welcome to the lounge. How was your weekend? Mine was beautiful, as you can see. Today we're going to be discussing something quite interesting, and it has been trending online. With me on set today, I didn't introduce myself. I'm just so happy to discuss this with you. Okay, first of all, my name is Margaret Osazua, and with me on set today is the delectable Hannah. I know I like that word a lot, delectable, because you're always delectable. Hello, Hannah. How are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing?
And Apankpa. Did I pronounce it well?
Yeah, you tried.
I tried. Please pronounce it for us.
Akmampa.
Apankpa.
Yes.
Okay, and Akpakpa.
But it's better you call me Olani.
Olani Akpakpa. I still like that name. How are you doing today?
I'm very well.
Okay, that's great. So today we're going to be discussing something, and it says, boyfriend tells 4-year-long girlfriend 1 week to JAPA. Defense action. This is coming off the back of a story that's been trending. I'm sure you all have seen it. So the guy sits down. I'm very detailed, so I'm going to say it like that. So he sits on a chair, and his girlfriend is holding his passport, and she's saying, so you didn't tell me you were going to travel, you didn't tell me you were going to Canada. And this has been for how long? I really cannot tell, but they've been in a relationship for 4 years, and the girl just knew a week to JAPA. And he was defending himself. You see how I cannot even finish saying it properly? Because he was defending himself and saying, I was going to tell you now. Why would I tell you? She was like, 4 years with you, you cannot tell me. I was going to tell you. Why you behaving like this now? I said I will tell you. So my question is this. What kind of thing is that? Because I don't even know. I don't know how to react. I was shocked. I was, call it anything. That if you're going to date somebody for 4 years, you won't tell her a week to JAPA. What could have been his reason? I want to start with Apankpa, as you are the guy in this. What would have been his reason for not telling the girl that he's about to JAPA?
I mean, there could be several reasons. You know, some people, when it comes to things like this, they always want to review whatever plan they have until it is done. Irrespective of who you are, even to their parents, to their family, they'll tell like, I don't want to tell them now. You get. So I'm sure that the guy itself, if you dig very hard, I'm sure he didn't tell the parents. So if probably he didn't tell the parents, so I don't think the girlfriend should be too crossed. That I mean, the fact that he's even telling her later, is it shows a little bit of concern really, because we've had cases of people that they will travel. Is when they get there that you start hearing that I don't move over. You get.
So he was concerned for her. That's why I told her a week to him traveling.
I mean,
concerned. I'm coming back to you. Hold that thought. Hannah, do you think he was concerned for telling her 1 week to leave him? Don't laugh. It's funny. But it's not funny.
Maybe you wanted to surprise us. Hey, surprise, baby.
It's a surprise, you know.
Yeah, you want to surprise her.
I'm sure the lady is surprised.
Yeah, she will be surprised. As I was surprised, get married, give birth to children with another woman, and we'll be planning to tell her. So yeah, I understand.
Okay, so your one is surprised, your one is concerned. Okay, guys, I would love to hear from you. So the phone number is 091-337-34592. 091-337-34592. I really would like to hear from you. Thank you so much for that. Now, Apampa, you said that he was concerned. He said, well, I'm not going to be speaking too much grammar here today. Apampa just told me he's concerned. He was concerned for his girlfriend of 4 years. How do you explain dating somebody for 4 years and not even... I'm sure she was not even aware of the whole process. Like, she had no idea. And let me say that some people usually don't announce things like this when they want to make a big decision like that. Yeah. But I mean, if it's your girlfriend of 4 years, 1 week is too short a time to tell her. How do you want her to cope? Nothing like... You not even consider her heart. Her precious heart.
But, I mean, she eventually knew. So, which is the most important thing? Yes, no.
The most important thing is that she knew.
Yes, she eventually knew. Not even after the guy got there.
Because from what I saw, it didn't look as if the guy told her. It seemed as though she found
whatever way, she found out at the end of the day.
Oh, you're cruel. You're really cruel.
07.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from? Please do call us back. 091-337-34592. We really love to hear from you. Apampa.
So, see, we don't have to be emotional about this. The first, and to sound more serious now. Now, we don't know the level of seriousness in the relationship. You understand? So you can't really judge. I can't really judge from this seat and say, okay, what this guy did is utterly wrong. You get? So probably the girl is that kind of lady that wouldn't really do too much in that kind of, you know, if.
Hold on,
Zero.
please.
Wrong.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Yes, my name is Yomu. I'm
Okay.
calling from Texas.
All right. Thank you. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yes. In this situation I'm listening to this afternoon, I think I have been able to witness something like that before.
Okay.
That I had a couple, they've been married for years, and the husband actually just told the wife that I'm like, let's say they did it, I think we'll be together. And all of a sudden he just said something like he's traveling to like another state for maybe something for maybe a couple of a week or something. All of a sudden was when the guy got to abroad. That was when he was actually calling the wife to actually explain to her, oh, this is the situation, you know, he just didn't want to open it up all along. And, you know, that. So I believe that sometimes a man might have his own reasons why, just like Mr. Apapa was saying, might have his own reasons why he was actually been keeping that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling in. Hannah, we have heard quite a lot. Ababa says that the man might have a reason, and the caller says also that there's a possibility that the man has a reason. How do you justify these reasons, whatever the reason may be?
I think the only reason that is going to be acceptable to me is if they told him that if he tells me he's going to die. I think that's the only reason. Because how would I spend 4 years of my life with you? Sorry, our caller said he's even married, maybe with kids, and you left. And you're telling, well, I'm trying to think of a reason that would suffice. And I'm not getting anyone. Did your pastor tell you that you're going to die if I found out? Or did they tell you that I'm the village person that is doing you? Yes, got to be something. Because couples are supposed to plan together, yeah?
They are not couples.
They're not couples, they're just dating.
So if you're dating somebody for 4 years, you're not couples, you're what? How do they address you?
You're just in a relationship.
You're in a relationship.
Couples.
At this point that we are, I don't even think this sister was in a relationship. I beg to
Exactly.
say that she was in a situation.
I am.
She did not even know she
It's
was
simple.
alone.
Because if I'm in a relationship with a guy, like you said, let's leave the couple. If I'm in a relationship, we'll be planning, okay, 1 year, 2 years, this is what I want to do in 2 years' time, this is what I want to do in 3 years' time. I understand that there's the fact that, okay, I don't want to say something because maybe to jinx it, or I don't want people to, or if it falls true, I don't want people to find out that, oh, I tried it forward so they won't laugh at me. I understand, but this is your partner. Are we not supposed to pray it out together so it works? It's not like I'm going to tell you not to go. Do you get? Then there's also the fact that you're planning insecurity, like you're going to make me insecure. If you could plan something big, that that means you're going to do worse. It's as simple as that.
Hannah said quite a lot. So the number to call us Ernie is 091-337-34592. 091-337-34592. So I'm going to come off the back of what Hannah said, and I'm talking to you, Apampa. So Hannah says, I know that most people would say there's this thing called jinxing.
Yeah.
Like if I tell you now, it might not just work out. And that's like giving the man like a reason. Maybe that's one of the reasons. But like she said, if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody for that long, I believe that there is planning, there's proper planning. There is no way, except you people have no idea what you're doing with yourself, you have no priorities. I don't think you would have planned. I mean, 1 year is not even a joke to me. How much more 4 years? It's a lot. So you guys would probably have had conversations. And in the midst of this, you didn't even hint at. Okay, you don't even, let's just say you don't want to have this conversation that you're planning, you're processing. No hint.
See,
Not even a small hint.
I think we're having this conversation on face value based on what we believe a relationship should look like. You understand?
Okay.
So I'm thinking of different scenarios and different excuses that could warrant the guy not telling.
Give me like 2.
I mean, maybe the lady has not been unavailable all this while
Okay.
in the relationship. Do you understand?
Another one.
Maybe she's the kind of lady that, you know, wouldn't do too much even if I told her about such big decision at the end of the
She
day.
did a lot.
Like what?
She shouted.
Buying
she was
me
angry.
a ticket or what?
No. Are you talking about doing
Okay.
a lot for the man?
Not
or
the man.
her
Okay,
expression
I want
after she was
to
told?
make a move, go to Canada, for example, and I've told you. What will you do?
Why do you think that the girl cannot do anything?
Okay,
Did you
well-
have the conversation with her first?
I mean, see, like I said, I'm not in the man's shoes. You understand? So I can't really speak for him. But I'm sure if the man is on this seat, he will tell you like, okay, these are my reasons. You understand? See, most of us, we take big decisions that even our parents don't know until those things are done.
I agree with you on that one.
You understand?
Yeah.
Even within family, you've seen cases of wives building houses without telling the husband. You understand? They will tell like, if I tell my husband will say, yeah, don't do this, don't. It could be one of such cases. You understand?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we can't really, like I said earlier, we can't really deduce how serious the relationship was. What we are thinking of, he's been with Ma for 4 years, and all of a sudden he's making such a move without telling the partner.
Okay, so in the video, the lady was heard saying, oh, so it's like you have somebody abroad that you want to go and marry. Because there are cases like that. Whether we want to accept it or not, there are cases like that where men do these things because they already have like an ulterior motive. This was not a case of jinxing. Now, I was not in that video. I don't know how their relationship has been. This is just me thinking aloud, just like you are. And you said something. And I'm also coming off the back of ulterior motives. Most men take these big decisions because they have ulterior motives. What's that thing they call it? Green card. People do these things for, like, it's not green card. They do it for that reason. And now this guy is not telling his girlfriend. And if she did not find out with the visa, I beg to say that she wouldn't have known until he left.
But she will know eventually whether when the guy gets there or from someone else. You understand? So.
And is it okay?
I'm not saying it's okay.
So what is it?
It's one of those issues. See, they are not married. Let's get that clear. They are not married.
So he owes her nothing.
Absolutely.
So
Nice. He said he owes her nothing. So Hannah, I see that you have been a bit subtle in your. I don't know this Hannah stone. Papa, we know her now. This I told is not working for us today. And I was
She
going
just
on.
dey come up.
Come up. Tell us the way, because it looks like you're looking at it from a different angle entirely, and I like that. And I want to understand where you're coming from. And Papa is saying the guy does not owe her anything. I mean, and if we look at it from Apampa's view, it's like truly they're just in a relationship. But I am looking at the years they have spent together.
And that's the
4
mistake you
years.
guys are making.
Why?
You are looking at the numbers.
Why?
How
You're
how
telling
serious
me.
is the relationship? See, when people hear about my partner wants to make a move, it's a big deal. Whether they are available in the relationship.
So she didn't even
Oh,
deserve
no.
a hint.
Eh?
She didn't deserve even the smallest hint.
Maybe she didn't.
I don't
Tell
know
me
the
something.
kind of relationship you've been with, but this is outrageous. I find it very outrageous that you make something like, so I'm supposed to sit back and be planning my life with you while you're planning your life to go do something else?
How are you sure
And
the
you
lady has
think-
been planning my life with him?
How do you know? she has
How
been
do you
planning
know
her life?
that? Exactly.
Because I'm looking at
Why?
4 years. They have been talking.
So I'm planning to
They
be
have been
with you, and you're
discussing.
planning to travel at a
Let's say within those 4 years, they've been in and out of the relationship.
Yeah, obviously,
Then
like,
you
there's
should
some
have-
relationships like that.
But then it will be clear. Why not just be clear, babe? I'm going to travel out. I'm not going to. I don't think this is going to be
I
a
don't think you'll
workout.
be in the picture.
Yes. So we're just doing a friends with benefit thing or something. She would know. But in this case, it didn't. They were in a relationship, not they were off and on. They were. They are. She was searching through this, so she had full access to the house. She was searching. So it means that probably one day I would call my boy, babe, I came to the house, I can't find the keys to the house. Where are you? Ah, babe, I forgot to tell you I'm in the US. That's what you're trying to tell me, and I'm supposed to like, yay, babe, congrats.
Nobody asked you to clap for him.
No, that's what you're putting it.
No.
That it should. I should
See,
just pass.
I'm not
I should be
sitting
fine
here
with
to
it.
tell you how the lady should react. I mean, you can't
You're
beat you
justifying
can't beat
his
a child.
action.
No, I'm not justifying the action. I'm trying to give you reasons why the guy didn't, tell the lady. You understand? You can't beat a child and tell the child how to cry. You understand? So I'm not going to tell the lady how to, react to that situation. What I'm saying here is that, see, whether we like it or not, we men, we are reasonable people.
Oh,
You understand?
I see.
So we don't make decisions for the fun of it. We don't just say, this is what I want to do today.
True.
You understand? There must be something. It's just unfortunate that in the video, we didn't hear from the guy.
No, we heard from him.
Okay, what did he say?
He was saying, I was going to tell you now. Oh, why are you behaving like this now? I said I was going to tell you. Is it possible that I will not tell you? I was going to tell you.
Does he look like a serious person?
Wait. The guy is even going to tell the lady.
He goes,
At the end of
1
the day.
week.
I'm
Okay.
working with-
Yes. He's
How
going
do
to
you
tell. Of
explain
course,
it?
I
Even if the guy
understand.
told her 2-3 years before, what would have changed?
Nothing. So why
Nothing would
didn't
have changed.
he?
So why didn't he? Why
Nothing,
didn't
why
he?
didn't
Nothing would
he?
have actually changed.
Like I said,
See, like
you
I'm-
said it could be a surprise earlier.
Okay.
What?
Maybe that's the
I was
surprise.
being- I
really.
was being sarcastic.
That's a very terrible surprise.
I was
Why?
being
That's a
sarcastic,
terrible
actually.
surprise.
Okay, let's say now. Let me play the devil's
That's
advocate
sarcastic.
now. Let's say that when the lady found out the passport, and the whole issue started, and the guy said, "Oh, babe, calm down. Okay, this is your own passport."
You guys you're trying to twist.
Wait.
He's trying to twist this
You
thing the
have
other
made
way.
the
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Let's
Me now.
say in the midst of the opera, that's our babe, calm down. It's a surprise. Yeah, take. You are moving
I'm
next
not
week.
going to even take you serious.
Okay.
For the first
Me, oh,
They say
I
make
want
you
to
all go
play-
Canada. You say,
I'm going to be-
Play angel's
Abeg,
advocate.
Excuse
And
me.
see, you said
Do
to
you-
play devil's advocate. We are playing angel's advocate. Let's just say that the lady does not want to travel. Like, they've had conversations. No. I've had people have conversations and they say, I don't think I want to travel. I don't think I want to leave this country.
Yeah, it's
And
possible.
all of a sudden, you just change your narrative about being outside and you want to actually go abroad. Do you understand? Now, you're making this big decision without me. You're not having this conversation with me. What do you expect to happen? Even if you show me a passport, I'm like, passport from where to where? Where is it coming from? I thought we had this conversation. Do you get? So how about that?
Maybe
So, at the end of the day, the whole thing boils down on communication. How can they not communicate? Just hold that. I know that you have something you want to say, but hold it. The numbers to call us on is 091-337-3459. I want you to call us. Please call us in. We want to hear from you. These people are saying a lot. And we had a caller in that said, it could just be one of the reasons. Maybe he just did not want to say it. And I'm not really getting it. I still want to get it. I'm not getting it yet.
now you said something now that maybe while in the during their relationship, the girl had hinted the guy that, oh, I'm not really open to
The
start
both of
traveling.
them, in fact, the both of them. I hinted on the both of them having conversations on them not traveling because I've had couples that have such
No, let's say
conversations.
the lady is not really open to traveling out, and the guy is very big on, I want to move. You understand? So, I mean, at that point, there's going to be an issue if the guy tells the lady and say, hey, babe, I want to take this decision.
But
because
communicated.
the problem will now be that the girl will start discouraging him that, hey babe, you know I told you,
How
I'm
do
not
you
really.
know that?
You know how you ladies behave.
I don't know how we
now.
behave.
Don't look at me that way.
How do you know that?
Let me
saying a lot of things,
Let's
and
be
I'm trying to understand where you're
let's be
coming
frank
from, but I
with
can't.
ourselves. See, if a lady is not open to something and they don't want to do it, if you like, speak all of the English. You can't convince
That's
them.
it. Okay, let me now come from the angle that says that most men know the mumu button of ladies,
Which mumu
and they
button?
know exactly where to pinch them,
Which pinch?
and they know exactly how to speak to them that will make them do, like, follow that they are bidding, even if not at all everything. They shall know how to speak to them. I mean, ladies are very intelligent people, I beg to say. So when you have deep conversations with them and you give them reasons why you think that they should go in this direction,
Maybe the lady has other plans. Probably she's setting up big in Nigeria, and she's not going to, forgo all of that to start chasing something outside the country.
All I just say is you're just justifying this man's action, because I can't see any reason why I'll be in a relationship with somebody for 4 years and you're going to take that kind of big decision and not let me know. Hannah, I want to hear from you, because you're so that you're quiet. It's affecting my body is shaking. Papa is
Anna knows the truth now.
Like the disbelief, like I'm in shock.
See,
Why
Anna,
in shock? It
you
happens.
know the truth.
See,
you know
There's
it.
no reason for you to
It
be shocked.
means
It actually happens.
it means that in the middle of the night you can kill me.
Why?
And because if you can take something
it
that
hasn't
big,
gotten to that now.
it has.
No,
You can
now.
poison me.
No.
Because why would you take something that big?
Don't narrow it
I
to
can't
that.
trust you. In fact, if I was that girl, I probably would have just packed my stuff, because I'll go and do tests. But yeah, he has been poisoning me small that I did not know. Yes, because you took that kind of decision and you're telling me.
No.
See, I'm with you in a relationship and we have planned. Babe, I want to travel. Oh, no, me, I don't want to travel. I have known. So we work. Okay, how are we going to work the dynamics? So for that, we would plan until maybe we get to a point. Couples do. There are people that their spouses are here in Nigeria and the husband is outside the country.
In this case, they are not husband and wife.
No, I'm
Just
trying to like bring a point. So we could decide that, okay, I will only come for the day. I don't want to settle down there. Because maybe I don't want to settle down. I'm not comfortable with the weather. So that is not even an excuse. Did you tell me? Did you discuss? Now, if you discuss with me and I'm not comfortable with traveling, then we can call it quits.
Yeah,
I will not just excuse me.
Excuse
me. You don't stab me behind my back and think it's okay.
That's not stabbing.
You're stabbing me behind my back because I'm planning my future with you. You are traveling outside. Excuse me. So I wake up one morning.
To buy tickets.
Now it's going to be like this. I'm in a relationship with you. We've been talking about marriage, but not really there. You've not proposed, but we've been talking about settling down. So one day I asked you to please drive me to my village. You did. Then you wake up the next morning and saw my introduction video. And I came back to tell you that, oh, sorry, I forgot that I would have told you. You know, me and you have not talked that you want to marry. And I saw somebody that wanted to marry and got married. How would you feel?
I love it. Give me something.
See.
No, give me something.
How would you feel?
I'll feel bad about it. See, please calm down.
No, you can't feel bad.
Don't, please don't feel bad. It's okay. We
love
each other.
It's not like that. I don't do it to make you feel bad.
Can you ladies listen to me? I will feel bad about it, right? But I'm not going to judge you.
Oh my goodness.
It's you guys would do like on the internet. The picture would fly.
The only reason you would speak like that, the only reason I think that the man would just be like, hey, I was going to tell you now, is because there was already a disconnect.
Exactly.
In that relationship. It was not a relationship.
Again.
She probably thought she was still in a relationship because all I see is a disconnect. See, regardless of whatever.
I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that you ladies are trying to dump it on the guy.
That I'm not dumping it. I'm telling you what I'm seeing.
No, that's what you guys are doing.
Sorry, hold on. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from. Your name, please, and where you're calling from. Good afternoon. Your name, please, and where you're calling from. Okay, Emmanuel, please go ahead.
Emmanuel from Akwesta.
Go ahead, please.
Emmanuel.
Go ahead, please.
Emmanuel.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
I so much enjoy this conversation so far. I think I'm also going for Mr. Papa submission. Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
Are you with me?
Yes, I am. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead, please.
So, when it comes to issue of relationship, you have so many reasons behind it. Of a young man keeping secret or keeping upset for privacy. We have those people whereby after telling him, after telling her what you need, what you are forecasting, what you are planning ahead, you will end up escalating it, even down to your friends, that even make a downfall. So it doesn't mean that we keep friends. We are in a relationship for 4 years. I will tell you all. I'm a kind of person I highly trust. I highly trust. You get?
Yes.
Let me use for example. My babe, which I happen to be my wife now, of course. It took me close to 3 years to trust her.
Wow.
So, but for her, it's just 3 months. It trusted me. So it's just vice versa. It's matter of trust. Maybe the guy is finding it difficult to trust the lady. Even been 4 years with him. So let us just not full support what the guy doing wrong. Until when we see, don't worry, we are on social media. We will hear what's going on between the guy and the girl.
It's alright. Thank you so much for
All right,
calling.
thank you so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Papa, I hear you. Keep on. You are depending on.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel.
I like that. Thank you so much for calling in. So, I'm going to come from the angle of Emmanuel, and he says trust. And I believe that we've not even dwelled on that level. You know, like I said earlier, I said there probably was a disconnect.
Yeah.
There was a disconnect because do you understand? I don't see any reason why you would keep that from her, and I'm also coming from the angle of if you're going to keep that from her, at least hint her just a little. But there was no hint. There was and with the way I was even looking at him, it was not sorry for what he had done. You see that I will tell you now. It was more like, know this, she be my babe. Just understand now.
Understand, no?
But you see, but now I'm looking at what Emmanuel is saying, and he's saying, let's look at it from an angle of trust. For him, he was dating for, I don't know how long he was dating his wife, but he said it took him so long before he could trust his wife, 3 years. And in 3 months, she already trusted him, but it took him 3 years. So the level of trust comes in. But while I understand that there's trust, I'm going to bring it now from a lady's angle. Now, if this has happened, this has already happened, let's turn the tables. And imagine that a girl that had been dating a guy for that long, just one day, let's just say she was just unreachable. And then the man now realizes that, oh, this guy has traveled because she literally, oh, I'm in the UK. How is he supposed to feel? Because, I mean, there are emotions to these things, except there are no emotions, or maybe there are no more emotions in relationships. So, explain this thing to me.
Yeah, see, I get your point really, but I did mean that it's the other way around. I'm sure, of course, the guy would feel bad about it.
Just the way the girl was feeling bad.
Yeah, but I don't think he would beat over the dead horse like that. The next thing is move on.
Okay, hold on, please. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're
Hello?
calling from. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Please do well to call us back 091-337-3459. And please, I want to see your comments on all of our social media platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Please do well to put in your comments. Thank you very much. Papa, you were saying something.
So I don't think the guy would see. We've seen cases like this happen. not even issue of traveling out or not. We've seen cases of guys seeing their girlfriend, so-called girlfriend, wedding pictures online.
Same thing with the girls, actually.
You understand? So, I mean, at the end of the life continues.
Life goes
Because
on,
see, if you are going to sit and have full conversation about it, at the end of the day, you maybe want to understand why the lady took a decision. You mentioned something earlier on when you were trying to make a case for the lady that, hey, the guy didn't talk about marriage. It's a big enough reason for you to move on if you don't see any seriousness in the guy and you've been around for so long. You understand? And maybe if you are going to have a conversation with him, maybe it's the violent type. He's not going to let you go easy. So, I mean, you deduce a way for you to move on.
Okay, but does that make it... Does that make it okay?
I'm not saying it's okay, but
You
have good enough reasons for you to move on, right? Don't you?
No,
It is not.
If
It's not
we're
even an
looking from
event.
if you're looking at the aspect of moving on, I mean, there are emotions to these things. I don't know why people go into relationships these days, but if the reason why you go into relationships is because you feel something for this person, I mean, if you detach yourself from, it's like I love Coke. If you tell me I can't drink Coke for like 2 years, and I've been drinking Coke like for the past maybe 10 years, it would be difficult for me to just detach myself from Coke like that. It will take a while. Do you understand? So coming from that angle, if the lady had that much love for the guy, I mean, the only thing that we did not see online was the lady removing her wig and crying and screaming and flipping. But she was shocked that how could you take such
everybody
a
will
big
be shocked
decision
now. Like Canada, we
and
talk
not
now.
tell me?
Even if the lady was a very bad girlfriend, yes, if your boyfriend won't go Canada, you know tell you. You know go there, you say, hey, Canada.
Okay, so EJ Emmanuel on Facebook says, I'm in support of my bro Apapa submission. All of you that are in support, God is watching you on 3D. For the fact that they are in a romantic relationship for over 4 years, he may have studied her and chose not to inform her for many reasons known to him. Okay, EJ, I hear you. Yeah, there are so many reasons why you won't have told her. But at the same time, I still feel like you should have hinted her. Like small hints.
What will it change?
I'm sorry.
Does it change the fact that I will leave at
You
the
should
end
have
of the
hinted
day?
her.
I'm sorry. You just meant you led her on. You were not in a
Which
relationship.
Okay, that she was probably just in a situation.
She thought she
Maybe
was in a relationship.
maybe all the while the lady has been cheating.
Why are you bringing? Why
will
are you
you bring
bringing
cheating?
all this?
No, we are looking at different scenarios now.
Why is it that the guy-
I'm sure that the guy would have been able to attack her.
Yes.
No, see, some guys will rather wait for them to bring their last card on you and say, okay, this is
I
what
chop you finish. I win you
Not chop.
anyhow. Like
You
I
mean
win you.
that could have been some sort of revenge.
Revenge?
From
Really?
Probably. Maybe the lady has been cheating all along.
Hey.
And you, what are you doing? Wasting your life being with someone that's been cheating.
365 days that we have in this year, you
Use
still feel to fear men.
No! Use 366 days to fear men.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
It's a man.
Your name and where you're
Hello,
calling
good
from.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let me explain something.
Your name, please.
There are some certain kind of people.
Your name,
They
please.
never divulge their secrets outside.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really mean that he doesn't love the girl.
Ah.
How about if you go somewhere and the pastor told him, don't tell anybody if you want this to succeed.
Okay.
There are people that will never talk about their private issues until they have achieved what they need to achieve before people will know about it. Some people who their spirit doesn't align with it. So just divulge their secret before it happens. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love the girl. And anyway, how about 4 years relationship? Does that really make any sense? Long courtship doesn't lead to a very good relationship these days. It doesn't lead to a good marriage either. Because it doesn't matter even if you have a 10 years courtship. A man or a woman will still misbehave when you get married to them. So that doesn't imply that he doesn't love the girl. The relationship might still continue. How about the guy getting out there and at the end of the day filing up for the girl to come and join him there? Because even out there are no good men. Nobody wants to marry a liability. A man that is not going there is a liability to any woman that has settled abroad. So at the end of the day, The guy must still come back to this girl and say, I have not seen your side. You are the only one I can spend the rest of my life with. And at the end of the day, they become married. All these are just emotions getting overriding some sensibility. Because the guy might not even like you, tell everybody about his plan. And what about if the guy has done so many things in the past? That he didn't get the guy involved. And the guy says, oh, is that the case? Okay, let me do my own thing too. And see how it works out. And that's just my own contribution to this.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Kola.
It shocked you?
It shocked me. Okay, me, I even said 350 days. You said 366. Oh, God,
just 366.
Okay, so, wow, I like how men are just calling in and giving us, like, the storytelling aspect of it. Like, they have cut down to many reasons why it was justifiable that the guy didn't tell his girlfriend that he was jackpotting. I'm out of words.
Let me ask Anna. Is it every decision that you tell your boyfriend? Every big decision that you want to make that you tell your boyfriend?
That would affect him one way or the other, yes.
Every big decision?
Yes, because it's going to affect, because that's the person I plan to maybe end my life with.
Spend the
rest of my life in Jesus' name.
Irrespective of maybe the guy they good, they good.
Why would I be with someone that's not good? The moment I see that you don't have sense, I run away. So the person I'm going to date is someone I believe, this person has sense.
Yeah, maybe
he's a normal
that's the guy's escape route you don't know.
If I know you don't have sense, I will leave you.
Maybe that's the guy's escape route to jump
that shouldn't
out of
be
the relationship.
that shouldn't be.
Why?
That means you're a coward.
People of
People of the world.
People of the world. Things are happening. Yoruba say, me one
Shele.
Oh God, my ears have heard today. I've seen things. So in other words, what I've been able to gather from this entire conversation is, of course, I believe on what Kola said. It's not every big decision that you tell your partner. I know most of us do it, even if I'm not in agreement with what this guy did to this guy because he paid me. But I know that it's not all the decisions that we tell our partners. I believe that every individual does that. There's nobody that will say they don't do that. But I just feel that in the case of this guy, I mean, he should have told her. So what's your closing statement, Apampa?
So the closing statement is, see, at the end of the day, the bottom line will always be, in a situation like this, it's better for you guys to sit and talk way before you arrive at that destination. You understand? All I've done is to just bring out different reasons. Not to say, okay, this is what I would have done. Likewise. But it's better for you guys to say that, hey, babe, I want to make this move. Do you think you are also inclined to that? If she's inclined, you plan together. If she's not, she can opt out.
Okay, thank you. Hannah, your closing statement?
If it gets to a point that you'd have to keep something from your partner, something big, until maybe after you've done it, please just leave the relationship. It's not for you. It's not for her.
Okay, so you heard from Apampa and you heard from Hannah. My own closing statement, I don't even know what to say, because a lot of things that will happen in this life, when it happens to you, you'll be shocked. You will not have words, and that's where I am now. I'm really dazed, because I don't know how somebody will make such a big decision and not tell the other party. But of course, I've also gotten a lot from what Apampa has said and most of our callers. And well, at this point, I wish you well. I don't know. I'm just in too much shock. I wish all of you that are in this kind of relationships, I wish you well. I don't know how you're doing it, but it is well with you. And with that, we end the lounge for today. My name is Margaret Osazuwa. Thank you so much for calling in, and thank you so much for your comments. Bye for now.